Hello, ladies and gents. It's your girl, Miss Charlotte, and you know I talk issues. It is another week of quarantine. It has been 3 weeks for me, and I'm doing pretty okay. I hope you guys are doing okay. I usually stay in the house 6 days a week, and I come out for about an hour one day to just take care of my essentials. I run really quickly to the grocery store, get whatever I need. If I need to wash, some sheets or some towels, I do that really quickly, and then I get back in the house. It is safer at home, and I really wanted to just hammer in that message today because I know 3 people through 6 degrees of separation. I know 3 people who just passed away from the coronavirus, and they wasn't old. They didn't have any underlying conditions. They were just young people. I don't know the story. I don't know how they caught it. I do know 3 people. One was in Florida, one was in New York, and one was in LA. And I know them, and it was their loved one that passed on. So, I just shared my condolences with them. I haven't asked them any questions. I did hear that one had the flu and then caught the coronavirus. So because they were already sick with the flu and then they got the coronavirus, that's what kind of did them in, because their immune system was weak from the flu and then the coronavirus on top of it. So I just kind of wanted to share that thought out loud, just to kind of make this video more about a reminder, because a lot of times we like to just be like, these people that are out here, still partying, still having a good time, still just acting what we would consider stupid, or they're just being ignorant, or they're just being dumb. A lot of times that may be true, but there are a lot of people who are really seriously afraid to be alone. They're lonely, they're needy, and it's for whatever reason. It could have been something that happened to them that made them, maybe it was some kind of trauma and it was traumatic. There's just some people who really cannot be alone. They are afraid to be alone. And I wanted to just say to those people, this is the time to face that fear and to try to practice courage as much as you can at this time. And the reason why I think this is so important is because the other flip side of being alone is going to the hospital with this coronavirus, and you are going to be alone because there is no visitation. You cannot have anybody to come see you. So that is the real fear. Not so much of being home alone, but think of it this way. Would you rather be at home alone, safe and sound, or going out, not facing your fear, trying to hang out with people, trying to be with people, trying to ignore the fact, and then catch the coronavirus and end up in a hospital where you may die alone? Now that should be way more scarier than just being at home by yourself. So I wanted to share that thought with you today. If you are seriously afraid to be alone and you feel like you need people to just face that fear today, because it's easier to face that fear, live, this too shall pass, and move on, or give in to the fear, risk yourself going out here, catching the coronavirus, end up in the hospital. Your family members and you have no connection. They don't know if you're going to come out or if you're going to die, because you're going to be alone, because again, there's no visitation. So that's the alternate version. You can go inside, be alone, and die alone. Now that is the worst experience. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So I'm telling you, face your fears. Stay in the house, be safe, get over the loneliness, get over the neediness, get on the phone, do FaceTime, do whatever you have to, but stay in the house. It's definitely safer to stay in the house. So again, wash your hands, 6 feet away from people. If you go out walking or jogging, you see somebody coming your way, cross the street, give it some time. Don't just cross the street immediately. Give it some time to just like let their atmosphere, their aura pass by, and, you know, give yourself some time to just, you know, be in your own space before you cross back over the street. That's it. I just wanted to just share that this is serious, you know. Like I said, they were young. Florida, New York, and LA. So anybody can catch it. This is real. Be safe. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me the thumbs up. If you don't, give me the thumbs down and leave it in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget, subscribe to my channel. And if God is willing, I will see you next week.